美猴王学本领。在很久很久以前，花果山的山顶上有一美猴王学本领。在很久很久以前，花果山的山顶上有一块大石头。有一天，大石头突然裂开，从里面跳出一只猴子。山上的猴子都叫它美猴王。
美猴王，美猴王！
美猴王想学本领，于是他离开花果山，去拜一位老神仙为师。
你姓什么？叫什么名字？
我没有名字。
那就叫孙悟空吧。
太好了，我有名字了，谢谢师傅。
几年过去了，一天早上，美猴王去见老神仙。
师傅，早上好。敲了3下，是让我3更半夜去；背着手关上门，是让我从后门悄悄进去吧。
到了半夜，美猴王悄悄地从后门去找老神仙。老神仙见美猴王猜中了他的意思，就决定教他本领。
悟空，明天我就开始教你本领。
谢谢师傅，谢谢师傅。
美猴王跟老神仙学会了72变，还学会了翻跟头，一个跟头能翻108000里呢，太了不起了。小朋友，请你把图片排成一个
课本第13课听力教学。后来发生了，美猴王为什么去找老神仙？后来发生了什么事？听一听，看一看，然后和同学说一说。
美猴王学本领。很久很久以前，花果山上有一块大石头。有一天，大石头突然裂开，从里面跳出来一只猴子。山上的猴子都叫他美猴王。美猴王想学本领，就拜一位老神仙为师。美猴王去见老神仙，从后门进去，来到老神仙住的地方。老神仙见美猴王明白自己的意思，就起了。金箍棒。这天，孙悟空一个跟头钻进大海，来到龙宫，向龙王要一件兵器。龙王不敢拒绝，虾兵蟹将费了9牛2虎之力，抬出了许多兵器，如刀、剑、棍等，让孙悟空挑选。 他挑来挑去，可是一件也没看上。
龙王，快叫他们找一件合适的来！
孙悟空双手一挥，大喊道：“龙王说，
宫中能让你在这里了。
再找，再找，不然我拆了你的龙宫！”
Hi everyone, welcome to class. Hi, can you all hear me? Great, thank you, Valentine. Yes, Shafika, I can see your message. I can see yours as well, Winston and Marcus and Royston. Yes, okay, so you guys should be able to hear my voice. I have not turned the camera on yet. And I will do so now. Hi, guys. Good evening, Eunice. Yes, Lucio, of course, I remember you. How are all of you today? Have you all had dinner? I hope so. It's quite late. Lucio is really? And that's really good news. Are you getting good at English? Why do you say so? Have you gotten the results from a recent test? Oh no, Philbert, how come? Why have you not had dinner yet? It's going to be so late by the time we finish. Wow, okay, so a big congratulations to Ziling, who's gotten full marks for her WA1. So a big congratulations to you, Ziling. And Valerie Wong got Band 1. Awesome. This is such good news, you guys. Someone got 100 out of 100. Royston Ong, really? That is amazing news. Matthew Eng got 23 out of 30 for his oral. Okay, so it is very awesome that all of you are seeing improvement. Was it because it was easy or because you guys think that you have improved? What do you think it is? Work hard. Okay, very good. So it's due to your hard work. Yes. Very awesome job. Okay. All right, so it's 8 p.m. on the dot. Let's begin, shall we? So we have a very exciting class today, and we actually have a new segment, okay? And I think you will find it quite interesting. And yes, we will get there. It's about midway through the lesson, okay? So we have a pretty interesting new segment today. All right, so first and foremost, as always, we have to put in our classroom rules, right? So can you all tell me what the rules are? So no spamming. So this is for the benefit of those of you who are new, okay? So please no spamming. Those of you who do not know what spamming is, it means just typing out and just sending the same message over and over and over again, okay? So nothing rude. Okay, so use your real names. And number 4, what is number 4? No cams, no microphones. Okay. And number 5, follow all the rules. So out of all of them, which is the most important one? I would say rule number 5, right? So follow all the rules would be the most important rule of all. Please do not break it, okay? Anika, that's so nice of you to say. Thank you. Okay. So before we move on, we shall figure out what is our keyword of the day. Okay, so today's keyword of the day is a little shorter. It is an adjective. Okay, and this is a visual clue of what this word is. Okay, and what's the opposite of? Okay, so this is the word that we're looking for. All right, and these are the words that are opposite to our keyword. Okay, so refreshed, energetic, fresh, animated, invigorated, lively. All of these are the opposite of the word that we are looking for. Okay, so let me give you all a clue. It starts with a W. Okay, Dylan Low has gotten it already. So has Wen Hao. Okay, so look at this picture. This guy, how does he look? So after a hard day, okay, so probably he has gone through a lot of physical exertion. Okay, who else? Yes, you all can guess letters. Okay, so there is no I. Okay. So if you want to win the bubbles, do not spam. Just a friendly. Okay. Is no a Y as well. Okay, there is also an A. Yes, okay, so all of you are getting it already. Somebody said worry. What is worry? There's no such word, okay? Did you misspell worry? Yes, okay, so Isabella got it as well. So the word is actually wary. Yes, okay. So this is our keyword of the day. It is an adjective. What's an adjective? Adjective is any word that's used to describe something. A descriptive word is an adjective, right? Okay, so wary, this is our keyword of the day. For those of you who are new or who still do not know how the keyword of the day is used, it is when we are doing our questions. Okay, I will tell you to hold onto your answers first until I say the keyword of the day, which is wary, right? Then you will give me your answer. Okay, Matthew is saying we are not wary. That's good. Okay, I hope you all are refreshed and invigorated and excited and feel very lively. Okay, so this is what you should be, and I hope you are not feeling wary at all. Okay, so wary basically it means, look at this, tired, exhausted, fed up, or you're tired of something. Okay, so that's what feeling weary is. Okay, so sometimes as students, and this is what everyone would have gone through before. Okay, so all of you, including your parents, everyone that you know, including your teachers, at one point or another, we would have felt very wary about studies. Okay, especially when it is at the end of the year and you feel like you have been working so hard all year and you're just tired. Okay, so this is when you're exhausted. Okay, because you feel spent, you feel like you've spent all your energy and you've been doing something or working so hard at something. At the end of it, you feel quite weary. Okay, Valentine is saying life is not always a bed of roses. That's a very good idiom, or a proverb rather. Life is not a bed of roses. Okay, not everything is easy. Okay, so even though sometimes we feel weary, at the end of it, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, the too, if you work hard. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So Liana has given me a sentence example using weary, which is very good and it's used perfectly. She said, he gave a long, weary sigh, meaning he gave a long, tired or exhausted sigh, right? Okay, so you guys, all right, so warning issued to Cheng Feng Teo P4, please stop spamming. Okay. You'll come across this in your editing segments. So we were okay, don't answer just yet. I'm writing a bit fast, so please let me know if my handwriting is a bit too scribbly or scrolly for you to read, okay? All right. Okay, so do wait for my keyword. You have to answer these two within one single comment, okay? Okay, so wait for my keyword. Keyword is wary. We were wary after climbing the mountain. For the second one, we were wary, meaning cautious, of the dangers lurking in the mountains. Okay, so this is how it's used. All right. Okay, so someone earlier gave me a very good sentence example. I was wary meaning even though they sound so similar, And they look pretty similar as well. It's just one letter, one alphabet difference, right? Okay. All right, so this concludes our keyword of the day and a mini vocab lesson that was attached to it. So wary is our keyword of the day. Okay, guys? All right. So before we start with our worksheet, I know we have done this a couple of times, but this is something I just want you all to be very completely familiar with, okay? It is this, that, these, and those, okay? So for singular, what are the singular demonstrative adjectives? This and that. Okay, very good. And for plural, these and those, right? Okay, the reason why I want you all to be very familiar with this, because it always appears in your grammar MCQ. Okay, not just that, it also comes out in your editing. Okay, sometimes in your vocab or compre-close as well. Okay, so you have to be very familiar with this. Okay, so this and these are for objects that are near. Okay, and that and those are for objects that are far away. Okay, so for those of you who think you may have trouble remembering this, you can take a picture of it. Okay. All right. Done? Okay. Okay, so let's look at our first 5 questions, shall we? So Thailand is known as the land of 1,000 smiles. Blank type of warmth and hospitality is hard to find. Okay, so what is the answer? The keyword is wary. Okay, so the answer is that. Okay, that type. Okay, why is it that? Because it is singular and it's far away. You are referring, so it's not always a physical object that is near to you. If you are referring to other concepts or you are referring to something that's in the past, okay, so they are considered far away as well. Okay, it's not always referring to physical objects that are right in front of you. It can also refer to things that are in the past or concepts that are far away. Okay. So how are we going to finish all blank rice, she said, pointing at the plate before her. Okay, so of course, as you know, there are 2 things we have to look at. Number 1 is whether it's singular or plural. Number 2 is the distance, whether it's near or far. All right, so I haven't said the keyword yet, so don't give me your answer. Hold on. Wait for me to say the keyword. Okay, and the last one for this question, oops, it's Dana Yu. Okay. All right. So what is the answer, guys? So how are we going to finish all blank rice? So rice is an uncountable noun, right? So if it's uncountable, is it considered singular? It's considered singular, right? So it has to be either this one or this one. We know that, okay, because our subject is rice. It is uncountable. Therefore, it is considered singular. We have to use either this or that, okay? And then we have to see about the distance of the subject. So she is pointing at the plate that's right in front of her. Therefore, it is near. Okay, so if it's singular and it's near, this is our answer. Okay, so those people whose names I wrote down got it right. Actually, quite a few of you got it right as well. But unfortunately, because of time constraints, I cannot give every single one of you the bubbles. But please continue trying. You will get lucky the next time for the next questions, next few questions. Okay. So please don't feel wary. There's our keyword of the day. Just keep trying, okay, guys? All right, so question 3. I hope blank naughty students we saw this morning were reprimanded. Okay, so give me your answer in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I haven't said the keyword yet. Wary. Kevin. Victoria. Shirley. And Justina. Last one. Okay. All right. So please bear in mind that if you are spamming, all the more you will not be getting bubbles. Should I put a naughty list here for those who are spamming right now? I should, right? Okay, so I am going to put the first alphabet of the person's name. If you are going to do it again, then your entire name will be there. Okay? All right, so what's the answer? I hope those, so the answer is those. Oh, why am I using the highlighter? Okay, never mind, you can still see it, right? So it's those. That's the answer. All right, those. Why? Because naughty students, so it's plural. So that's our subject. And then is it near or far? So like I said earlier, it's not always a physical object that's right in front of you. They are talking about something in the past because it was this morning, right? It already happened. It's far in the past. Therefore, it's considered far away. Okay? So it should be those, plural, and far away. So those. This is the one that we use. Okay? So for the next 4, I think most of you are already quite familiar with it. Okay, so for those of you who are still a bit unsure, can you just type me? Can you just type me if you're still a bit unsure of when to use this, that, these, or those? Okay. All right. Okay, so I will do this very quickly for the benefit of those who still don't really understand, and then we are going to move on, okay? So those, these, or that fleet of ships we saw just now was headed to the South China Sea. Okay. So what the subject is? Plural or singular? Aha, some of you are saying that it is plural. But you got tricked, okay? So it's actually singular because the ships, right, which you thought was plural, they are actually grouped into a single fleet. Oh, that's quite messy. Into a single fleet, okay? So therefore, it is actually singular, okay? So which one is used for singular? It cannot be those because those is for plural, cannot be these. So that leaves us with that. Okay, so that's the answer. That fleet of ships that we saw just now. Okay, so question number 5. Blank little specks on the horizon are cruise ships. Okay, subject, cruise ships. Plural. Okay, how about distance? Near or far? Is it near or far? Is it near or far, guys? Far, yes, very far away. Because what is the horizon? Do you all know what the horizon is? No? Okay, so imagine yourself, you are sitting, okay, please excuse my very horrific drawing. I will try my best. Okay, so imagine that you are sitting on a bench and this is you, okay, and you are by the beach, okay, and this is the water, and it's a whole expanse of blue, and this are where all the ships are. Okay, that's really bad. Okay, so imagine that this is just all water, okay, water, and then you see the sailboats, okay. So this line that you see, is called the horizon, okay. So this it's called the horizon, and that's why when a line goes this way, it's called a horizontal line. Okay, so this is what you call the horizon. So now if you are sitting here and you are looking at something way across the waters into the distance along the horizon, it is quite far away, correct? So if it's far away and it's plural, let's refer to our table, shall we? If it's far away and it's plural, we use those. All right. Okay, so there we go. So I hope that this serves as good information for those of you who did not know. And I hope it also serves as a good reminder or a refresher for those of you who already knew. Okay? Thanks, Matthew. You think so? I think it looks like a kindergarten kid's drawing. Okay, so let's move on to our pronoun questions. Okay, so question number 6. Okay, before we move on, what are pronouns? What are pronouns? Okay, so we, it, them, us, all of those, right? So any of the words that we use in place of someone's name, us, we, them, it, she, him. Okay, so all of these are called pronouns, right? Okay, so let's look at this first question over here, question 6. So ignore this. These are just examples, okay? This is the question. Rex is blank pet. I've had him since I was 4 years old. Okay, so the answer is my. How do we know that it's mine? Because it's I I. So we know that it is mine and mine only. Okay, so Rex is my pet. Right? So for question 7, this is going to be quite easy. So the class hamster belongs to my classmates and me. It is blank pet. So this one, you don't have to wait for keyword. Just give me your answer. These are easy bubbles, right? Such easy bubbles. Okay, yes, very good, Annabelle, because Annabelle gave me the answer and she also gave me the keywords as to why our is our answer. Okay. This is like a bubble party because it's so easy to get. Okay, so it is our pet because the keywords, my classmate and me. Okay. So this one is a little different from what the 2 questions we've just done. This one is we actually have to change we into something, another pronoun that shows possession. That is we, teacher. We like him very much. So what is the answer? So again, you do not have to wait for the keyword. Okay, yes. So the answer is our. Yes, the answer is our. Jen Chua. Okay. So that is our teacher. All right. Okay, so question number 9. Blank father works at the factory. The father works at the factory. So if we are going to change it to a pronoun that shows belonging, what is it? So right now we are doing question number 9. This one, okay? Okay, so yeah, no need to wait for keyword as well, this one. Shanice, this is a little bit too easy, so I am going to be sort of barreling through quite quickly. Okay, so Marcus. Marcus, can you tell me your surname, please? Not Marcus Lee. So the Marcus who doesn't have the surname there. What's your surname, Marcus? The one who doesn't have the surname. Okay, so maybe you can tell me later. Okay, so it's their father works at the factory. Okay, yes. If you all have any questions, you can ask me during the Q&A later on. Okay? All right, so Leila cares very much for she-dog. That has to be changed to and Jaden. Okay, very nice to see a lot of new people who are actively participating. Okay, yes. So for her dog, all right. Okay, so I am going to pause here for a while. Okay. And I am going to point out a very commonly made mistake amongst students, not just in P3 or P4, all the way up until P6. Okay, so it's something that I see even amongst adults. And I don't like seeing it. It is quite a common grammatical error that is seen a lot. Okay, so it's a difference between it's and its. Okay, so to address a question, you try not to do the worksheet. You can do your worksheet, your online worksheet, along with me, okay? But the priority should be listening to the content of the lesson, okay? So as long as you are listening to the content, later on, even after the lesson, you'll be able to complete the worksheet really quickly. It'll be easy for you, okay? So here, it's the one without apostrophe. It's used to show belonging, right? So the one without apostrophe is used to show belonging. And the one with apostrophe, it is a contraction. It is the shortened form of it is. Okay? So in order to double check, right? In future, whenever, the moment you come across this word, the one with the apostrophe, right? The contracted version, I want you to immediately open up the contraction and write the full phrase. Okay, so next time, whenever you come across this, just make it a habit to just scribble over the word. It is. Just write its proper contraction on top of it. So the reason why you should do this is so that it's a way for you to double check if you have used it correctly or not. Okay, so for the first one, give me the answer for sentence number 1. Okay, so no need keyword either. So you should give me both answers within one comment. Both answers within one comment. So you just write it like this. And then separate it with a comma or whatever your answer is. This is just an example. This is not the right answer, I don't think. Okay. Chloe. Okay. Okay, so here's the answer. It. Okay, so what did I tell you to do earlier? Always, when you want to see this, you just write out the full form of it, okay? So, and then you can read it out loud and then you'll see that it makes sense. It is amazing, or it's amazing how a lizard can regrow its own tail, okay? Yes, there are animals that can regenerate their own body parts. Yes, the lizard is one of them. I think there are some other species as well. I am not sure. If you guys know, you can tell me. Okay, so blank dangerous to drive that old car. Blank tires are worn out. Okay, so same as before, you can give me the answer. Both answers separated by a comma. Okay, so human beings cannot grow back body parts. Okay, so please be careful. Don't just be very not wary using a knife and then slice off the tip of your pinky thinking you can regenerate. That's not gonna happen, okay, guys? Very good, Raylene. Okay. Aha, another spammer. Should we go back to our naughty list? So thanks to the spammer, I can't really see a lot of your answers because this spammer has basically filled up the entire screen. Okay, so first alphabet of the spammer's name. Second alphabet of the spammer's name. Okay, so if you continue doing that, your name will really be on the naughty list, and you know what that means. Okay, so here is the answer. It's dangerous. So it is dangerous, right? And its tires. Okay, so this one is used to show the tires belong to the car. Okay. Yes, all right. Nathaniel, it's not Ronald Weasley, no. Okay, so Matthew, the wary that you are looking for is the one with an A, W-A-R-Y. Okay. All right, so let's go back to our worksheet. Yes, okay. So this is the question we are looking at, question 11. Here is the question. That is my pet salamander. Do you all know what a salamander is? I actually used to have a salamander when I was younger. It is also known as a newt. Many people find them very gross because they can be quite slimy. They're basically water lizards. Yeah, it's an amphibian. But I really liked it. I found it very cute. Okay, so that is my pet salamander. Blank name is Newton. So this one is, what is the answer? It's right. Okay. Itzo. Nice to see your name again, Itzo. Okay, and Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Andrea Fritzy. All right. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually saw some of you give this to me as the answer. So this would be wrong. It would be wrong, right? Can you all tell me why it's wrong? So what did I tell you to do? Whenever you come across this with the contraction, write out the full word just above it in pencil or whatever. If you're doing it on your school paper, just write it out in pencil. Okay? Just write it out in pencil and then read quietly under your breath. Its name is Newton. Does it make any sense? Its name is Newton. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't sound right. It's not right. Okay? So it is not right here. Okay, so it is the one that is this one. So this is the one that shows belonging. It shows belonging. And what is the thing that belongs to Newton here? It's the name that belongs to Newton. The name of my salamander was Snivelus. Yeah, Snivelus. That was the name of my pet salamander. Yes, I bought it from the pet shop. when I was very young. No, because this was years ago. When I was around your age, I think between primary 3 to 5. Yeah. So you lived in a little tank with like rocks and some weed and just like that much of water. The name of my friend salamander is Salad. That's so cute. The salamander has unfortunately, sadly passed because salamanders don't live that long. Old age, yeah. Okay, so question 12. A chameleon can change the color of blank skin to blend in with its surroundings. Okay, yes, I am taking in answers. You do not have to wait for the keyword for this one. Okay, so be sure to check if there are any small, tiny errors in your answer. Okay. Oh, hey, Charlene. Nice to see you as well. I feel like I haven't seen your name in a while. And Charlotte. Okay. So today is a good day. Everyone is getting their own chance to win. Right? Okay, so a chameleon can change the color of its skin. Can we write it is skin? No. Okay, so please be wary of that. Please be wary of that. This commonly made mistake when you are writing either it's or its. Okay, so tell me again, what is the thing that you have to do the moment you see this word with the apostrophe? You know that it is a contraction. Write out the full word and then you read quietly under your breath the sentence to see if it makes sense. Okay, so that is what you have to do. Okay, to save yourself from making such mistakes. All right. So, let's see, what is the time now? All right, so since we don't really have that much time left, we are going to skip for now 13 to 17. Okay, we will come to anyone and superlative adjectives, right? Okay, so this is a topic. This is not very important for you to know. Okay, this is just yeah, for those of you who actually care like what the topics are. 18 to 21 is comparative and superlative adjectives. Okay, so we will be doing that right after we do the new segment which I mentioned earlier, right? When we first started the lesson. There is a new segment that we will be doing today, and it is called Spot the Text Boo Boo. Okay, so this is a new segment that we are having. It's called Spot the Text Boo Boo. Do you want to guess what it's about? Spot the Text Boo Boo. You don't want to guess, you just want to know straight away. Ah, yes, someone got it. Who said that? There is something wrong in the text and you must find the error. Yes. Okay, so basically, Basically, we will be looking at WhatsApp, or actually message between two people. We will basically be spying on their conversation, and you have to spot the boo-boo, which means mistake in their text messages. Okay, yes. It's something like eavesdropping, kind of. Okay, so are you all ready to see the text exchange? Yes, okay. So here it is. The first person who spots the boo-boo wins. Oh, can you all see it? Oh, why is it black? It's not black for me though. Ah, here it is. Don't have to long as you spot the boo-boo, you can tell me what the boo-boo is or where the boo-boo is. Winston got it? Oops, no. Sorry, Glenn. That wasn't it. Guilty. Very good. Okay, I will have 3 more winners. Okay, by the way, thanks is that's not the boo-boo. So this is just slang, which is of course cannot be used in English, but because it's text message is quite common. I am talking about a grammatical error. Okay, so it's a grammatical error. Yes, okay, a lot of you are spotting it. Okay, so can y'all tell me what it's supposed to be? Where is the mistake? Oh, whoops. Okay, last one. Jaden. Okay. So where is the boo-boo? The boo-boo is right here. Okay. So that is the boo-boo. So it's supposed to be what? It should be least. Okay, so this is the correct one. Ew, coffee is my least favorite flavor of all. Okay, so why is it least? Because of the keyword of all. Very good, Valentine. Okay, the keyword is of all. So we use least, okay, when little, less, least. Okay, so we use this one when we are comparing more than 2 things. Okay, and you can see here of all means all the ice cream flavors in the world. That's definitely more than 2, right? It's a lot. It is a lot. So of course we have to use these. When do we use less? When we are only comparing 2 things. Okay. All right. So, yep, that's it. No, Ethan, you're not on the naughty list. The people who are on the naughty list, you will know that you're on the naughty list because I'll write it out on the screen. Okay. Yeah, so some of you are little detectives, aren't you? Because you are questioning me, why are they having this conversation at 2:55 in the morning? Right, 2:55. Yeah, maybe it's because they're having a sleepover. Maybe because they're having a sleepover, or maybe they just are night owls. I mean, during my teenage years, I used to sleep very late. So this could be very well a conversation that I would have had with my friend, because we would stay up watching movies up until 4, 5 a.m. Yeah, but this was when I was quite a bit older than you guys are now. So I was around 19 or 20. Yes, nobody eats ice cream at 2:55. I did. Okay, so let's do another one. Shall we do another one? Okay, yes. All right, are you all ready? So it is the same. All of these, I just want to point something out, okay? So all of these, of course, you guys know that it's not the right way to write it. It's just that because it's text, and it's just part of like text speak that I've included this. But of course, when you are writing, this cannot, under no circumstances should slang like this or contractions like this be used, okay? So I'm only looking for grammatical errors. Here it is. Okay. I'm getting answers already. Okay. Joel. Okay, last one. Last one. Who should it be? Who should it be? Isaac. Isaac, did you get it before? Was Isaac here? Okay, Isaac wasn't there. All right. Okay, so some people were saying fall is wrong. Fall is wrong. Why is fall wrong? I heard about your fall. So fall, there's nothing wrong there. How was your leg? It's even worse than yesterday. Okay, so where is the mistake? The mistake is actually right here. Sorry. Yeah. So it is, what is the right answer? The right answer is worse, okay? Not worst. Okay, some of you actually said that this is wrong and it should be without the apostrophe. That's not right. This is correct. Because, so if you were to do what I said and you just write it is even worse than yesterday. Correct. It is even worse than yesterday. It's absolutely right. There's nothing wrong there. Okay, so the mistake is here. Why is it worse and not worst? Okay, because we use this. Okay, so it's bad, worse, and worst of all, right? So this is used when you are comparing more than two things. Okay, and this one is used when you're comparing two things. Now look at the sentence. Are we comparing two things? Are we comparing two things over here? It is worse than yesterday. Yes, because we are comparing today and yesterday. Two things, okay? We are comparing two things, today and yesterday. So of course it is worse. This would be the right one to use, okay? So worst would be when you are comparing more than 2 days. This is the worst meal I have ever had in my life. Okay, because it is the worst out of all the meals that I've had, which is a lot. Okay, so then I would use this one. So I only use this one when I'm comparing two things. And as you can see in this sentence, very clearly we are comparing two things. The pain in my leg today, the pain in my leg yesterday. Two things. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the rest of the question. Where is the worksheet? Here. Okay. So let's do 18 to 21 now. So the entire family had been struck by a virus. It was bad, but the younger son was affected the... Okay, so also again, do not have to wait for a keyword. Just give me your answer. We are running out of time. We don't have much time left. Okay, let's see. Okay. So here's the answer. Worst. Why is it worse? Because we are comparing the younger son with the rest of the family. So there are many of them. Therefore, we use worst. Okay. I think Timothy should be awarded less marks as he has done the blank work amongst all of us. Okay. Caitlin. Okay, so the answer is least. Question number 20. Belinda's house is the blank, so we should drop her off last. So it's the most far, right? The most far. Okay, so Karawai. Who else? Who else? So those of you who haven't been participating, now is your chance to give me your answers. Nathaniel P5. Okay, is the farthest. Farthest. Okay, so when you are talking about distance, right? It is far, farther, farthest. Okay, so this is when you are talking about distance only in terms of how far something is. Okay. All right, although all the submissions were good, only the blank can win the coveted prize. Ken, good. Ray, K5, awesome. And the last one would be 1C. Okay, so we are done for this one. The rest of it, right, guys, because we are 2 minutes past the ending time. Okay, so for questions 13 to 17, you can actually do it as your homework on your online worksheet and then you submit it, okay? I'm sure most of you would remember this word, right? I taught you guys this word and you have been using it against me since. You're like, Miss Nell, I'm so livid with you guys. I'm so livid with you. So many of you have actually used it, yeah, for me. But it's good. Okay, so let's do the student of the day first before your leave. Okay, so, whoops, this is so dark. Can barely see anything. So students of the day, are you all ready for students of the day? Yes, all right. So the first one, let me see if the student is still here. Okay, so the first one is Jia Hao Fang. Congratulations, very, very good. Okay, and then the next one is, I actually have it written down right here. Clarice Cole. Clarice Cole, you have a brother in this class as well, is it? So shout out to Clarice's brother. Hi, because both of you have the same surname. And the last one for today is, oops, sorry, Kaoshin. P4. All right, congratulations, you guys. Yutong says, hi, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin is Clarice's brother, right? Okay. Okay, so very good. Awesome job, you guys. If you have any questions, you can stay and ask me. The rest of you, you can actually leave already. Dana, livid means very, very angry. And after I taught this to the students here, they used it. And they say, Miss Nell, I am so livid with you because you never give me bubbles. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys do not have any questions, you may leave now. Have a good night. I will see you all the next lesson. Okay, so please remember the difference between wary and wary. It's and it's. This, that, these, and those. Okay. All right. Chongqing Eng, was your name? Not, I thought I wrote your name. If I haven't here, because I did see you participating quite a bit as well. Valentine, yes, I am looking forward to National Day. I actually like it a lot. Okay, any questions regarding the content? What is nonchalant? Okay, good question. So nonchalant actually means unaffected. Okay, so you know, sometimes people, especially those people who always like to act cool and very calm, maybe inside they are feeling very anxious